this thing on. Long time no see, friends. Here's the new car. Hope you like the angle. This car's stock is obviously not loud enough. We straight piped it. Front resonators are deleted. We got an ECS X pipe, and then this is the axle back that I fabricated with some Amazon valved mufflers. I've been ripping this setup for about a week now. It's been great, sounds nuts. You'll hear that later. I didn't feel like recording this whole fabrication process since it does take a lot of time and a lot of thought, so you guys get to see me make the exhaust tip. I still haven't figured out. I might slice that off, slice this off right after the valve, put an expander up to a 2.5 inch, and then do a 2.5 inch on this side, 2.5 inch on that side without this little like bypass. So then this side of the tip will be the closed side. The air will come out that side, the exhaust gases. And then this side will be the open side. But for now, I need to put some sort of tip on there just for the time being so that it does not melt my bumper. You can see I had to use a lot of pie cuts, especially up here. Nice and shiny, still know how to weld. That's a good sign. It's all nice and pretty. I might have to tuck it up a little bit more, do some adjustments to try and get the tip position to be perfect. But that's what we're gonna be working on today. This is going to be my proposed solution for the exhaust tip setup. This is gonna be a 2.5 inch inner diameter to a 3 inch outer diameter reducer. I got these clamps. I'll have to cut some slits in here so that the clamp will clamp on just fine. And then I'm going to do a little pie cut turn down sort of thing. I thought it would be cool. Obviously on the Volvo, I had the double pie cut setup, but I only have these two for now, so I'll have to order more. I might decide to do another pie cut and then we'll do like a quad turn down setup. But for now, this should be fine with just these, at least so I don't melt the bumper until I decide what I'm gonna do with the other side of it. We're gonna get these tacked up real quick. This is my setup that I like to use for stainless. I believe it's a number 12 cup, 2% lanthanated tungsten, sharpened up to a nice little point. Running about, I think, 24 argon roughly for that number 12 cup. Usually you want to do double. That's what I do, it works fine. You always want to make sure when you're tacking that you get it lined up pretty close to where you want it, especially if the tubes have a little bit of a discrepancy in the size. Probably gonna try to get this as flush as possible on here to get a good tack on there. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see me do this. That should be solid right here. And that's all tacked up. Should weld pretty easily. It's a pretty tight gap. We'll get the other one done real quick. And those are gonna be the exhaust tips. Have to weld that around, obviously. To use a little bit of 2.5 inch to extend the current outlets on the mufflers, just so that these slide on. I'll probably put 2 more tacks on each one. I'll polish them up with a Scotch-Brite pad, or we always use acetone to keep everything nice and clean. All right, show you how it's done. I'm not using filler for this since it is a pretty tight gap. And no, I'm not back purging it, so I don't care.
that's how it's done.
This is the prototype number 1, 3-inch little pie cut turn down. It looks incomplete, obviously, because we're missing a side, but it should line up pretty perfectly. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Order some more parts. The other side. Let's hear it.